Hello and welcome to my Let's Play of Star Trek Online on the PS4. I'm the Big B82 and this is part 70 of my Discovery era Starfleet Science Officer, where we're going to undertake the first mission in the Iconian War Arc. So I'm going to hail for the mission and I shall fart out my usual cheesy captain's log, and then we'll get the show on the road.
I'm currently on leave from Voyager, and I was passing near the Hobus system in a shuttlecraft when I picked up some odd energy readings. I took a detour to investigate. You can't be too careful where Hobus is concerned. But I wouldn't mind some help. Can you rendezvous with me at these coordinates? Having a real starship here would be a big help.
Okay, so we're already here at Hobus, so let's accept and let's begin the mission. Uneasy allies. So let's start I shall do my captain's log while the finally constructed a longer one in a couple of seconds. So let's begin. Uneasy allies. Captain's log, Stardate 87342.02.
This is Federation Shuttle Tereshkova. I am under attack in the Hobus system, requesting emergency assistance.
Okay, thank you. Captain's log, Stardate 87342.02. We are returning to ESD for an overhaul of our major systems after our extended stay in the Delta Quadrant following the end of hostilities with the Vaadwaur. While travelling near the Hobus system, we have detected weapons fire and are now responding to a distress call from Lt Cdm VanZyl. And there she is. This is the Hunjanine. We've received a distress call.
I'm under attack by Romulan vessels. I could use a little help here. I'm a decent pilot, but things are getting a little rough.
Acknowledge, Tereshkova. We're on our way.
This freighter's packing some serious weapons. I don't think...
This is the Romulan Imperial Stardate. You are in a restricted area. Leave immediately.
These aren't talking about they're Imperial loyalists.
I don't care if they're bloody Imperial lackeys that attack me.
Thanks for the assistance. I was checking out some strange readings and discovered this errant freighter. I hailed them and they opened fire. It's a good thing you picked up my distress signal.
Any idea why they attacked you?
I don't know yet. Based on these ships' identification codes, these aren't Tal Shiar vessels. Just elements of the old Romulan Star Navy. They're no friends of the intelligence agencies, but also not allies of the Republic. Last true sons of the Empire, that sort of thing. Not to impose, but my shuttle's taken a beating. Do you mind if I bring it aboard?
This is a restricted area. Why are you here?
I took the gateway back to Tau Dewa, and from there I've been on a course home to Trill. I got diverted by a Class 3 ionic storm. This system is safe from the storm, but not the Romulans.
Scanning, and their primary engine assembly is damaged, reading multiple Romulan life signs. Sir, we've been hailed on screen.
This is Lieutenant Gaia Salon. This vessel has been disabled. Your interference is disruptive, but survivable.
Lieutenant Salon, what are you doing on that freighter?
This unit is executing its priority directives. All other directives have been suspended.
Why did you attack us?
This unit was defending this vessel against outside attack. Defensive associates is required by priority override.
Guys, why are you referring to yourself as this unit? Scans of the freighter show that it is remarkably well equipped, but there are no contraband or Borg technology outside Lieutenant Salon's implants. There's nothing that explains his change in behaviour. Captain, if someone is controlling Gaius through his Borg implants, we know this is possible, and he's certainly not acting like normal. It's almost as if he's part of the collective again. He can't answer any questions because he isn't there. We need to find out who did this. There's still a facility on the remains of the Hobus moon, sir, and I'm detecting power to its environmental systems. Whoever did this could still be down there. From the lock a tractor beam on the freighter and have an away team meet me in the transporter room. You can transport it there. Right, let's go. Let's find out who's controlling the lieutenant. This facility is badly damaged, sir. Atmospheric pressure is holding steady, but the power is fluctuating, and many of the systems are barely functional. Scans are reading several Romulan life signs throughout the facility. Whoever they are, they're deeper in the complex. I think they're trying to restore full power. Let's see if we can get any information from these computer systems. Okay. Environmental systems online, computer core usage 12%, alert DAMCON reports, EPS conduit 112, EPS conduit 1253, 2616, 2786, gate status functional, code lock, hardware file. We should check this out. Before we do that, let's change into my combat uniform. Naval officers. How are naval officers doing? Well, we know they're here. Systems nominal, geothermal taps functioning at 58%. Main archives locked. Gate status non-operational. They have enough power, but it looks like they're still locked out of the computer memory.
That doesn't help much. They must be trying to gain access to the gateway data.
Why the hell do they want access to the gateway data? Nothing we can do for them now, sir. I know that various factions have skirmished over this facility since Romulus was lost, in hopes of finding out what caused the supernova. Looks like these were Republic allied Romulans who happened to be in the wrong place. Their injuries are consistent with Romulan military disruptors, which fits what we've already seen from the Romulan naval presence here. These wounds are recent. These Romulans must have been part of Hobus forces. They've kept this facility secure since it was taken from Mutaris. Poor bastards. I'm surprised that the statue survived. Perhaps it's so unsettling people are afraid of it. He's a strange statue. Alright, let's keep going into the facility.
There's a door to the left.
Place seems to be a magnet for terrible events. You are right, Evelyn. These Imperialists definitely are looking for something on the computer bomb. File system halt, verifying integrity. File corrupted. Assist handle library. EPS to gate process. Sublights process. Restoring from backups. Please wait. Estimated time 825 cycles. We need to get to that lab. These Romulans might be trying to steal or restart the Iconian gateway. This place seems to have seen quite a bit of fighting. It has. Terrorist attempts to reactivate the Republic counterattack, and now whoever assaulted it again in this base is essentially a war zone.
side door and down to the gate.
Don't buckles at me, Commander. Ah. Jesus Christ, that made me jump. I wasn't expecting them to be there. Oh, fuck me. It's like what's left. It's like fucking. Ah, Sealer again.
I surrender.
That's it?
Well, no. I do still have crucial information about your poor friend Lieutenant Cylon and how to fix his addled Borg brain. About the gateways and how to use them. About the Iconians. Now tell me, aren't those things more important than the fleeting pleasure you'll get from shooting me?
I'm not interested in any more of your lies.
But you are interested in what I can tell you. This gateway is damaged beyond repair, but I learned a thing or two when I was a guest of the Iconians. I know how to operate their gateways, and I've memorized several sets of coordinates. I know about places you haven't seen yet. In fact, the only reason I was here was to open a gate to a specific Iconian base.
Fleeing one jail to go back to another?
Not exactly. Do you really think there are only 2 Dyson spheres? There are more, and I know the location of the one the Iconians are still using. Wouldn't you like to see that?
Why should I believe any of this? You haven't shown us anything credible. So we're getting the message from Command. Patch it through.
I've received some distressing news and I need to update your mission orders. Your communications officer tells me you're not aboard your ship. What's your status?
I'm a little busy at the moment, sir.
No, please, go ahead. I can wait.
Go ahead, Admiral.
We've received word that Sela has escaped from Republic custody and that she was last seen in the Devron sector. Be aware that she was apparently aided in her escape by Lieutenant Gaius Salon, a Republic intelligence officer.
She's here, sir. I found her and a group of Romulan Imperial loyalists. She surrendered.
Republic intelligence thinks she has some kind of information about the Iconians that she hasn't shared yet. This is a little odd, but let's give her a little leash. Stay close and find out what you can. See if you can determine her plans. Be prepared to bring her in if she shows any signs of endangering anyone.
Understood. I'll see what I can see what we can discover.
Well, well, well. Keep your friends close and your enemies closer, isn't that the saying? I'll make you a deal. You want Gaius back, and you want to learn what I know? I'm willing to give you both. But first, we'll need to discuss the deal aboard my ship. Don't worry. I'm sure your crew will keep a transporter lock and whisk you away at the first sign of danger. Enjoy having the upper hand for as long as it lasts.
Why not do this on my ship? You aren't exactly in the position to disagree.
It makes no difference to me. If you don't like my terms, I'll simply order Gaius to self-destruct the ship. He's very compliant, once you know which buttons to press. But if you want your Borg puppet back, you need to come and get him. Besides, what are you going to do? Put me in the brig? I've escaped too many prisons. You know you can't hold me for long.
Fine, we'll do this on your ship.
I suppose we don't have much choice. Whenever you're ready, we can beam up to seal his ship. But I'll go with you and watch your 6.
Beam to see the ship.
I know you're not inclined to believe me, but I am telling the truth. I do have coordinates to a sphere the Iconians are still using. The Iconians have many servants. Some, like the Elachi, you have already seen. I watched how they opened the gateways and memorized the coordinates. The Iconians are moving their soldiers and ships into position. One day, soon, they'll be right on our doorstep.
And what do you want me to do?
This is our one chance to find out what the Iconians are doing and when they're going to attack. And they won't wait for our ships to be in position or give us time to muster a defense. One day very soon, the Iconians will simply appear at our homeworlds, and we will have to fight to survive.
What did you do to Lieutenant Salem?
Poor Gaius. All that Borg hardware in his head made it easy to give him some guidance. I've had quite a bit of time to learn about Borg technology. All you need to know is which switches to flip. It's been very helpful having someone on the inside. I would have never escaped without him. But as a gesture of goodwill, I'll give him back now. There probably won't be any permanent damage.
How did you manage to reprogram Guy so thoroughly? His implants aren't that invasive.
The Tal Shiar has studied mind control for decades, and I had full access to their techniques. Some of it is quite ingenious. Do you know that the proper sequence of mental conditioning and image projection can program someone to kill their best friend? I've seen it work. Once you know how to get into someone's head, you're there forever.
My Romulan knows about that. Do you actually think you can fight the Iconians?
With the coordinates I've memorized, I can gain access to an Iconian staging sphere. Tapping into the Iconian data networks is risky, but the potential benefits are significant. It will be difficult. Iconian operating systems are designed to overwrite and destroy other computers. However, I know enough about their devices to gain some useful information before that happens. Specifically, we need to determine what forces the Iconians will use against us. We must prepare for what's coming.
Let's get your ship moving.
My engineers report that they're having trouble keeping engine power stable. It appears you did quite a bit of damage to my ship. Unrelated systems keep failing in no discernible pattern. Perhaps you can take some of your people down to the engine room and have a look? Keep in mind that the sooner we get underway, the sooner this is all over.
You had this freighter armed. I had no choice but to respond with enough force to disable it.
This freighter was armed by loyal Romulan Imperial officers and citizens who realized that a lone freighter would be easy prey for any space pirate. In addition, the Romulan Navy offered protection to this ship with some of the few warbirds remaining in their fleet, some of which you destroyed. These people follow me because they believe in the rebirth of the Romulan Empire. A proud empire that can hold its head high and be a force to be reckoned with among the stars. They follow me because I can lead them there.
As a leader, you must also take responsibility for the deaths of the people under your command.
Many Romulans died for the hope of a new future. I won't let their sacrifices be in vain. Whatever the fate of the Romulan people, I am determined to ensure that our legacy is never extinguished from this galaxy. I regret every death of every loyal Romulan. But I will honor their loss by fighting for those who still survive. We share a common interest. We have a galaxy to protect.
Then it looks like we're working together for the moment. Lieutenant?
This unit is In diagnostic mode.
Lieutenant Cdm, can you understand me? What happened? Dice, do you understand what you're doing?
This unit is responding to its neural overrides. Please, help me.
I'll get you out of this. I'll get you out of this, guys. Engineer 1 to beam directly to sickbay. Okay, let's go to the engine room. I still don't trust her. Yeah, more can handle it. Damn right I can. What order, sir? We need to reinitialize the main deflector. And we can do that. Need to get the main stage flux chiller repaired. That you can do to Mev. Shields, Carolyn can do that. That wasn't an equipment failure, that was a bomb.
What are you doing to my ship down there? Don't make things worse.
Sir, the saboteur who set off the explosive is on the move. Scans are indicating an additional device is planted in the engine room. Looks like there's an anti-tamper device designed to keep anyone from getting close to disable the mines. You'll need to use your tricorder to resync the mine, and then move to the move a bit closer until you can get into the region deactivated. You'll get too close without disabling the sensors, and personnel devices will fire. Okay. There's a mission on Kavadi Prime that has these bombs, and they're pissing irritating.
Enemy targets on sensors.
I shouldn't need to remind you that we're on a timetable, so I won't.
You can tell me what you fucking want, Cdm. I don't really give a rat's ass. Saboteurs nearby.
I recognize you. You have to help me. I'm a Republic intelligence operative on deep cover. I infiltrated this crew of Romulan naval officers because they were still loyal to Sela. We can recapture her if we can keep this ship disabled.
How did you happen to be aboard Cedar ship? This is too much of a coincidence.
Republic intelligence has agents seeded through many of the groups in the Old Guard, and even a few infiltrating the Tal Shiar. It was happenstance that I was embedded in the group that helped Sela escape prison. What I need now is to keep this ship stalled long enough for the Republic to arrive. Then we can take Sela back to prison where she belongs.
I can't do that, and I can't let you keep this ship stopped I'm going to have to stun you.
Seela's using you. She'll never tell you anything of substance. If she was the Iconian's prisoner, she couldn't have seen anything important. If she's still working with them, then she's leading you into a trap. Your only chance is to capture her now, and help us reveal anyone in the Republic who helped her escape.
I have to let this play out. Seela won't tell us anything, but she thinks I'm on her side, and she'll show me everything. Idiot. Right, let's return to the bridge.
I understand you've captured a saboteur. I won't tolerate a threat to the safety of this mission and my crew. I intend to have him executed immediately.
I'm taking him into custody. This is non-negotiable.
Very well. However, this still doesn't solve our problem. We need to find a working Iconian gate.
I know where to find the gateway. The Tangerine can depart as soon as you're ready, sir.
The Nopada system? Interesting.
Hakeem had a base there. He was conducting research for the Iconians.
My ship has been modified to mask its energy signature, so we should be able to get there without detection. The Tal Shiar may be a problem, though.
Can't you order the Tal Shiar to let us pass?
The Tal Shiar serves the Iconians now. Certain elements of the Imperial Navy are still loyal, but the Tal Shiar would be more inclined to shoot me than listen to me.
Fine, I'm going back to my ship. We'll see what we'll find at Nopada. Janine, beam us up. Nopada. Reading a large amount of space debris in at least one Romulan ship in orbit, Captain. I can't determine if it's a Romulan Navy or Tal Shiar, but it's definitely not a Republic vessel. How, Seela? Does she have any information about this?
Those are Tal Shiar ships. The Star Navy doesn't have the interest or the means to police far-flung systems like this one. The Tal Shiar and I don't exactly see eye to eye these days, so feel free to do what you will.
Last time I was here, Hakeem had a secret facility on the planet. The Tal Shiar must be using his old base.
Enemy vessel. This system is under Tal Shiar control. Stand down and prepare to be boarded.
Unlikely. Shoot up.
Requesting assistance.
Responding to your request for assistance.
Oh, nice short work at it, didn't we? There's a serene structure on the surface with a small number of Romulan present. Also picking up some kind of dampening field. We can transport you to the outside of one of the buildings, but the field will prevent transport to some parts of the facility. Okay, head down to Nopada. Now, indeed, the last time we were here, we were subject to tests by Hakeem, who seemed to not like us very much.
Hakeem's private research facility. Soon all this will be lost to the sand. What a monument to folly.
I never thought I'd be coming back here after I escaped from Hakeem's arena. The door seems to be getting power, but it's locked.
The Tal Shiar commonly use a diverter to intercept standard access codes on electronic locks. Give me just a moment. There. You really should learn some of these things.
Charming. This door is still functioning smoothly.
Someone else has been through here recently.
Hi, fellas.
Tal Shiar!
Why am I not surprised the mess hall is the one place here that isn't a total wreck?
Let's read the logs. Personal log. We managed to adjust our scanners and locate another passageway behind one of the walls in the office, but nobody can figure out how to get it open. It's probably locked down via the computer systems. At this point I think it's going to be a matter of cracking the codes, but Keith was so secretive and paranoid he used a fractal based encryption. Not even the ball could break this thing. We have the computer working on it, but it's going to take months, and that's if we get lucky. The commander says that the forces are needed elsewhere, so she's only going to leave a skeleton crew behind here. Says that if we can't get anything useful, there's no sense in leaving troops on the deserted planet. I just hope she decides to pull out all of us sooner rather than later. Well, let's go into the armory. Hello.
At least they were smart enough to take the weapons out of the armory.
Personal log. Though we've managed to restore partial power to the exterior facility, the lab itself remains on its own power system with a distortion field around it. This whole mission has been an exercise in futility. I told the commander it would be, but she doesn't want to hear anything negative. She pulled out most of the engineers and just left our 2 squads behind in case we stumble across something new. I hate this planet. There's nothing to do here but shoot Sekat cats, maintain the power systems and try to keep the sand out of the door tracks. Well, unfortunately for you, mate, you're dead. Because I just shot you.
Hakiv Sanctum. I'm guessing that side door isn't just for show.
There must be a way through this blank wall. Maybe there's a release trigger in the office.
Well, let's go find out, shall we? Permission denied.
Allow me. Computer, recognize identity Sela. Code Empress 1. Unlock lab access.
Access granted. Welcome, Your Imperial Majesty.
Always have a back door.
I'll try to remember that. Open sesame.
Another secret door. Hakiv was always so melodramatic.
That was the arena. Anything from coming down back down here? Coliseum. I fought for my life here while Keith took notes. Remember breaking through these gates. Tal Shiar must have repaired them. to have been something down there. Anyway, let's activate the gate.
You're getting a little too close to the truth. It's time to eliminate you both.
You should be more careful about the loyalty of your subordinates. Stop her! Don't let her escape! Kill it!
Oh, great. Curse your sudden but inevitable betrayal! A Firefly reference. We'll call it This Land. That neural parasite explains why VanZyl turned on us so suddenly. Still, there's no telling how she got infected. Must have happened while she was on with Voyager in the Delta Quadrant. Parasite's gone, but we need to get her to sickbay. Yes, sir. We'll take care of it. I think I understand what's happening now. Lieutenant Commander VanZyl was pursuing Sealer because of the parasite. She probably even started that fight. She called us to help finish. She's under the thrall of the Iconians this whole time, and she's been making sure she's stuck close to you and Sealer so she could try to figure out Sealer's plans and then eliminate her. If the Iconians want Sealer this badly, she's probably on the right track. Hadreen, 1 to be directed to sickbay, alert neurology and prepare trauma responses.
There we go. I'll just put in those coordinates.
Okay, step through the gateway.
Hey, up here! Hurry up! They'll find us soon.
Bloody hope not.
Good. There's a gateway on this side. We won't be stuck here. Now, let's see what secrets we can wrest from this facility. You!
Taris.
Taris. Stop her! Automated defenses? What a waste of time.
I know, these things can be quite annoying. I had to deal with them on the
Get that force field down!
Please. Ask me nicely.
I won't let you take me!
We need to catch her before she can cause any more trouble. She's locked the door. Try to unlock it with one of these consoles. Interesting. According to this data, we're in the Andromeda Galaxy.
Cool.
You should download some of these files to your tricorder.
Why do you got to the Andromeda Galaxy?
This sphere seems to be much older than the others. There's communication traffic from Iconian ships inside the sphere. I've never seen these kinds of vessels before. Ah, here we go. Almost there. Got it. The door is open.
Oh, Jesus.
Taris must have overloaded the collimators in that plasma area. She's turned this room from a plasma allocation conduit into a death trap. Who even builds rooms like this into a structure anyway? There are control consoles across from the containment area. If you can get to them, you can probably shut down the system.
Why don't you go across?
Without my help, you won't be able to get the gateway open to return home once we're done. You need me alive. Don't worry, I'll keep a hypo spray handy.
Fine. Pretty easy anyway. Once you disabled that, you just run this way and bingo. Damn, I'm good.
There's nowhere left to run, Taurus. Do you really think the Iconians will help you now?
No, you don't understand. I didn't seek them out because I wanted to rule. I needed them to save us, to turn back time, to undo Hobus, and bring back Romulus.
Then you're more of a fool than I thought. You poor deluded creature. The Iconians aren't interested in saving anything. Nor could they.
We have to get out of here. It's not safe anymore. They're coming.
I guess you'd better go then. If you had only known, Taurus, the Iconians can't travel through time. It destroys their minds. The sphere just jumped. Look, it's nighttime inside the sphere, but it's never dark inside the other spheres. The Iconian fleets are here, and there are so many ships they're blotting out the sun.
I see you.
Time to go. How absurd to think that she could have ever accomplished anything significant. She lost her throne and spent years in mindless devotion to gods who could not hear or answer her prayers. Taurus's fanaticism blinded her. She studied everything about the Iconians, but never learned the one simple fact that would have ended her quest. There was only one thing she didn't get wrong. We need to leave. Immediately.
Clarify for me, why can't the Iconians travel through time?
Iconian minds aren't like ours. They're entangled with chronoton states. I'll spare you the boring details. It helps to orient them when using their gateways, but it means that they can't go back and forth in time like we can. Doing so would cause the Iconian to lose its memories of the intervening time.
All we've seen so far is an automated defences. Why the hurry? We could learn more about the Iconian plans here.
Take a look at the sky. In a sphere like this, nothing should obscure the sun. Those aren't clouds.
Iconian ships, so many they're blotting out the sun. Elachi troops.
Did you feel that? The sphere just jumped. The Iconian invasion is beginning.
You were warned. Your galaxy is forfeit.
Run?
It's a herald. The personal guards and servants for the Iconians. Fighting is not our best option. Head for the gate. Run!
I am!
The gateway is destabilizing. I'll take care of this. Jump through, now!
Sir, we've been wondering what happened since you disappeared from our scanners. Commander sent out a fleet-wide alert. You need to get back to the ship right now. How's VanZyl? She's resting in sick bay. The doctor says that her true physiology is very robust when it comes to surviving neurologically linked, but VanZyl wasn't joined. Which is why the parasite could take over. She may even retain some memories from the experience, which could provide us with useful information. The doctor says she'll be ready to be briefed and can return to Voyager in just a few days. As near as we can tell, she picked up a parasite during an away mission in the Delta Quadrant and then immediately left Voyager. Apparently Iconians got word of Seela's escape and sent VanZyl and her parasite to tell Seela. Has there been any sign of Seela? Negative, sir. It looks like she didn't use the gate to reach the same destination as you did. We'll have to find out what she's up to when she resurfaces again. Noted. Anything else I should know? We can be on your board whenever you're ready, sir. Command wants us to proceed immediately to the Iconian system. Something big is happening. Alright, let's go. Okay. Plotting course for the Iconian system. We arrived in the Iconian system. So I think our problems just got a whole lot bigger. Oh yes. Yes. We're in deep doo-doo, it would seem. Okay, let's contact command.
It's good to have you back. A Dyson sphere jumped into a position near the Iconia system less than an hour ago. We don't know anything about it, but based on the preliminary notes you've logged, we think it's the same sphere that you discovered with Seela. I hate to admit it, but she was right. The Iconian invasion is here. There's no sign of Seela, incidentally. We'll keep looking, but I have a feeling she won't be found until she wants to be. And as long as she stays away, I'm inclined to let her go. She'll have to answer for her crimes someday, but we have much more immediate concerns.
Damn fucking right we do. Let's get the plasma repeating pistol. I like pistols. However, that is the end of part 70. When we return in part 71, we'll be doing the next mission in the Iconian War Arc, which, if I remember correctly, is Blood of the Ancients. Blood of the Ancients. So we have to return to our space dock, and that's when shit gets real. On the BP82, please subscribe, comments are welcome, and I appreciate the thumbs up as well. And I will see you in part 71. Until then, thank you very much for watching. Ciao for now.